Hey guys, I'm Sophie. As a local living in China's top cities, Beijing, Shanghai, and Guangzhou, I watch tourist after tourist keep wasting money on things that don't add extra value to their vacation. So in this video, I'll share 10 ways tourists keep wasting money so you don't have to. Just wait a minute. As a YouTuber live in China, I share my life, fun stories, and practical insights about China. So if you like my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and click like and the notifications. Without further ado, the first thing is about tipping. The tourists, especially my American friends, often wonder about tipping in China. In China, service is included in the price. No tipping is needed in any restaurants. Trying to be classy might offend the waiter or waitress. In China's hyper-competitive restaurant industry, restaurants always provide super service. Take Haidilao Hot Pot, for example, which is very famous for its super caring service. You could get free drinks, snacks, and even manicures. Yep, you don't get it wrong. You can get all of this when you're queuing. And you can get tried mining service when you're eating. And free noodle downs if you order the noodles. All for just about 100 RMB per person. That's around 14 US dollars or 12 euros. It's the top hot pot restaurant chain store in China. So don't miss it. When you make your China travel here, you have to order the noodle for the noodle dance. Now personally, what I recommended in China travel is to skip the hotel breakfast and go and find yourself a little Chinese street morning taste. Just 10 RMB, less than 2 US dollars. 煎饼果子. The crispy Chinese style kebab is so crispy and the taste is so flavored. Yummy, you have to try. Another must try is steam bun. You can see it all over Chinese street breakfast. Meat, vegetable with all variety as fillings. Just around 3 RMB to 5 RMB. Less than 1 US dollar. You can find it at any steamer-equipped shop or most of the convenience store like Meiyijia, 7-Elevens, and Family Mart. Trust me, you have to try. By the way, choosing a hotel in China is one of the biggest decisions you have to make. I get it as a frequent traveler. Good thing is China's hotels are incredibly good value. Take Crown Plaza, for example. In Shanghai, it costs around 80 to 110 US dollars in low season versus 200 and 400 US dollars in New York. Way much better, right? And frankly speaking, even with low price hotels in China, you could get very good quality. Local train brands offer superb value, such as A-Tour Group. Offers from A-Tour-X, around 40 US dollars per night, to A-Tour around $50 per night, and A-Tour-X from $40 to $100 per night. The biggest local brand is Huazhu Group. It provides budget hotels as hunting, which is around $20 to $50 a night, to economy Ibis, $30 or $40 per night, and mid-range Novotel, $50 to $100 per night. Most museums require online booking advance, same here in China. Forbidden City, the Chinese Imperial Palace, the must-visit, one-of-the-kind Chinese-style Asian palace, also requires booking 7 days in advance. You'd better not buy them on site because scalpers will charge 3 times the price. Tips are: use Ctrip app, the biggest online travel agency in China, to book and selected guided tours. It's way more convenient. The next way that people keep wasting money is dining next to scenic area. Some Shanghai-bound restaurants charge 200 RMB, which is around 28 US dollars, for just egg fried rice. I know them looks good, but just walk 10 minutes to Nanjing East Road. For authentic version, just add 35 RMB, which is just around 1/6 of the price. Tips here again. Download the Dianping app, the Yelp here in China. Click translation. Search restaurants over 4.5 plus stars. Guaranteed no duds. Number 6. Remember, anywhere in China, If a taxi driver says no meter, get out of the taxi immediately. In fact, instead of taxi, I recommend China's Uber equivalent, Didi, which provides locked routes and prices. You can choose a price based on the quality of cars you want. I once paid 30 RMB for a 20 RMB price quoted by the map due to a detouring taxi in a small city in China. I called and complained to the Market Supervision Bureau, and I got a refund plus a written confirmation text. It's a very good service from the government, but as a tourist, it's way more convenient to use Didi to avoid troubles. Last year when I was in Paris, Metro Weekly Pass cost me around 35 euros. After returning to China, I fell more in love with my country's public transport. China's metro, it's not only new and clean, but with superb value. 3D metro bus in big cities like Shanghai and Beijing cost around 50 RMB. It's around 7 US dollars or just 6 euros. Buses fares at fixed rates. Yes, you don't get it wrong. It just costs around 1 to 2 RMBs, no matter how far you go, just less than 30 cents in the US dollar. And for share bikes, 7-day with unlimited trips, it's just 6 RMB, less than 1 US dollar. A super useful tip here, use Alipay Transport. It's inside of your Alipay app, one clip, access to metro, bus, and bikes with your QR code. The most wonderful thing, it's available in over 200 plus cities in China. You can change your city selection here, and you can still use metro, bus, and share bikes in different cities. No need to download multiple apps or buy any ticket in the station. Just one phone does it all. Very convenient. Currency exchange is not a big deal if you find the right way to solve it. Getting charged 8% fees at airport is bad enough for cash exchange. But some Chinese scenic area exchange point are worth. My friend just lost 400 RMB, exchanged 1,000 US dollars at 7.5 versus official 7.1. In Guilin, the most famous Chinese style scenic area. The right way is go to the bank. You can get a very good exchange rate. Or the best way, use Alipay or WeChat to add the mobile payment with real rates, zero fees. Talking about mobile payment, China has been a cashless society for quite a long time. Cash can also be accepted in many places, but mobile definitely is more convenient. Alipay and WeChat Pay are the two dominant mobile payment here in China. They both combined with international cards, as convenient as Apple Pay. The last but not least is about scheduling. Schedule the right time to China, you can save up to 20% of your budget. Good saving. Avoid the 4 peak periods unless you like to experience the legendary popularity China. We call it People Mountain, People Sea. First, Chinese New Year period, or Chunyun, which means spring transport, literally. Chinese New Year is same as the Christmas. It's the most important period for family get together and celebrate. But in China, it also means around 40 days transportation chaos. It lasts from different periods of year, follows China's lunar calendar. It lasts from January 14 to February 22 in this year. There are 9 billion, yes, 9 billion cross-regional trips happened in these 40 days in domestic China. That's a wow, right? Also a wow for Chinese people. So every time when you're talking about travel, let's avoid this period. If you insist to experience the festival atmosphere in China and come at this period, you could expect not only overpacked airports, train stations, also sky-high price hotels and closed restaurants. Just imagine Christmas. Second is the national holidays, October the 1st, 7th, and the Labor Day holidays, May 1st to May 7th. It's the second biggest holiday season in China. Third, summer school vacations. which lasts from usually July to August. If you come, you could expect kids everywhere in the scenic area. Plus, 30% degree centigrade temperature all over China and rainy days in most of the places you go. So a very important tip here. The ideal time to come to China is March to June to experience the spring and the early summertime. But you have to avoid the May Day holiday. Or September to December. You can come and enjoy the golden autumns here in most of the places, but to avoid the national holidays. So remember these 10 traps, and you can save at least over 30% of your budget when do your China travel. Finally, just share with me, what's the worst money you wasted in your travel abroad? Less love and more is to learn from it. That's all for today's video. And tell me what you want to know more about China or China travel in my next video. So see you!